Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of our self transformation series. If you have been following my channel and watching this series, so you know by now that in this particular series, in each episode, I interview one of my coaching participants who has gone through this coaching journey with me, experienced certain transformation, got some breakthroughs, and experienced the impact of coaching in their lives. So, continuing with our series, today I have another special guest with me who went through this journey and experienced a lot of changes and transformation for himself. Now, before I introduce my guest and I invite him to take us through his journey, if it is for the first time you are watching this channel, then I would like you to subscribe it and also press the bell icon so that you get notification as and when I am uploading new videos. Thank you very much for your love and affection that you have been giving till now. So without much ado, let's get started and invite one of my youngest participants of my coaching program who went through this journey, was very dedicated and could complete it in time. So welcome to the show, Koushik. It's glad to be connected with you once again after a short gap. And how are the things going on with you? How are you doing, Koushik?
First of all, thank you very much, sir, for this interview session. And once again, got a chance to meet with you. So things are pretty going good now. As days are going by, as I'm doing, the journaling part, very important thing. The daily journaling that I'm doing day by day. The clarity that I've got from this journey from you, actually, I must say that um, what I think that I could have got this kind of course with many other people, but many other ways. But the link that the connection that I got with you, okay, the touch that I got with you, the support that I got from you was miraculous. Was a very very good change for me. So as I had the problem for the clarity of my career actually, for which I have connected with you. So what I have found, the main thing that I have found that I have been able to that transformed in me. That earlier, what was the problem with me? That I used to be in a hurry in everything. I didn't take anything seriously for that thing. No, I have all that thing, all that instinct. I always thought that no, I don't have this talent to do. I don't have the courage. But somewhere inside me, I had everything like in a hidden form. And you were the master which helped me to to get everything out of my hidden path and bring it in front of my eyes to see the reality, what is the reality in front of me, and how to take the steps to achieve to that reality. That is the main transformation that I've got from you. So till now things are going very well, and I hope it would go more far better for me.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your journey in such a brief snapshot. Really appreciated. And thank you for all your kind words that you spoke about me. And essentially, how I feel is, when the student is ready, teacher arrives. So the fact that we got connected, you were looking for something, you were looking for some mentorship and coaching, and at the right time, we got connected and things happened for you. Now let's travel back a little into the past so
Yes,
that
sir.
viewers who are watching this episode get a deep understanding of what you all went through and how things worked out for you really, although you have already shared the snapshot of your journey very beautifully at the beginning. So to begin with, why don't you give a brief background about yourself, like where are you from and what you have been doing till now, so that viewers get to know you a little better.
Sure, sure. So basically, I am from West Bengal, Durgapur, and first of all, my name is Koushik Nandi. Okay, and I'm from West Bengal, Durgapur. I've completed my schooling from Assembly of God Church, Kolkata. Then I went on to pursue my college with hotel management course that was in Kolkata itself, NSHM Knowledge Campus. From there on, certain things started to change in me. Like I took that, but not as a passion for me. So after I had a sudden, I got a sudden time to think about that. What should I do actually for my career? Because my parents were really supportive for everything. They told me that, "Beta, you want to do anything, just take your time, think nicely what you want to do, and then you pursue." And at a certain stage, when I was about to complete my college, I was in the third year itself, and my college was of fourth year. So I had actually 8 semesters. In the words of sixth semester, my father actually got a problem in the leg. So it was such that he was not able to move for 9 months from bed. That was yet another big incident. So I had to come back to home, take care of my family, and from there, certain things started changes because I left my college for more than 4 months actually. My college were calling me that when you are joining back, when you are joining back, your exams are pending. When will you give the exams? I said no, it is not the right time to go to there because my family needs more now. And from there onwards, I started thinking, as well. I had left my college for so many days. Somewhere mind shifted from there and came back to the reality that no, after college, suppose I complete my college, I complete everything. I am doing a job, but not I'm not doing a job at my hometown because the my course was such that I had to do job in some far away in some more posh areas. I will not get a job in my locality, and that made me thinking that what should I do right now, because if I go outside of my town, my family will need me. So I have to come to in such a thing that I will be able to give time to my family also, and as well as I will be happy with my career also. And there certain things started changing in me. I thought no, I was not doing the right thing for now. I must do something different, something maybe touching my passion actually, so that I could be able to give time, or whatever work I will be doing, I will be doing it by my heart. First of all thing, any work you do, if you don't do it by heart, or don't do it by your soul, the work will not give you a good result. So that thing started creating a tension in me that no, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And that led me to connect with you actually. That I must get a suggestion. Actually, I joined connected with you to get a clarity, but I got more from that. And yeah, that's how. And then after that, when I was connected with you, I got so many, I got a chance to work with the local government also, as I told you that I've already joined with them with the local panchayat. Then I got a business, actually, a dealership business with a mutton brand. I'm working with that also, and it is giving me a good income. Not that much, but yeah, my family is financially stable, so I am not taking a that much of headache for the income. But for my personal expenses, it is going good.
So which is quite a lot of progress as I see it, because when we got connected, you were not sure what you wanted to do, and now as you are telling me that you are doing some work with the local government, so you are doing one of the jobs, and you also have a side hustle in terms of your business where you have taken a dealership or distributorship of one of the FMCG brands. So that's what I'm saying. So that's good, and my compliments to you that you are moving forward. So happy to see you. Now, one of the things that you mentioned, that when we got connected, you were lacking clarity, and that is what you wanted to go ahead in life. Now, when you got connected, I'm sure you must be working on yourself also to get out of this
I
situation.
was working very hard at that time.
So
Actually,
why you were not able to, overcome this challenge on your own?
as is, certain things were there. Like I didn't have that much of uh, that much of power of thinking. Actually, I must say that
Hmm.
I used to try out everything, but there was no actually moral support. My family would say that yeah, you do what you want to do, but no, you need a hand actually beside you to tell yeah, this is the right thing. You can do it. This will can at least you can start with this. So there was no people beside me who could say me, but at least you could do with this, you could start with this, this will give you a good flow, or this will get you in the motion. The
Hmm.
first thing was that nobody told me how to get in the motion. But I am now I am feeling like yes, now I am in the motion, I am working, I am earning money, so I can spread my hands to anywhere in this line, anywhere in the business, anywhere in the job. So that is the main thing that I was lacking at that time. That I was finding every thing, every searching, but something, that sense of risk was there. That I was thinking I must do that, but the risk factor was coming. If I do that, this may happen. If I do that, this may happen. So clarity was not there basically. Clarity automatically, if I feel the risk factor, clarity will not be there. So you, with the help of you and the nice program that I have gone through. I must say that you know I got a mentor actually. Actually, you have mentored me so well. You cleared all that risk factors from my mind that I got to ask myself, no, I must do. After all, what will happen? I may fail in the business, or I will not be able to do the job nicely. But if I don't try at least once, I'll be never know what could I have done. So
Yes.
yeah, now
So essentially, if I put into place what you just said, wanted to do a lot of things, but you are lacking clarity. And somewhere the reason you were not able to overcome that in your own because you didn't know how to go about it. So you wanted something, but the path was not clear.
yes,
And that's why you were sort of lost. And that since there was no clarity, and it as it happens with our brains, unless we are not very, very clear about the outcome that we want to achieve or how we are going to reach there, there is some sort of doubt also coming into play. We are not very, very confident in taking action also, and somewhere we get into the trap of inaction. So if I'm understanding correctly, that's what was happening with you.
that is a perfect thing.
Yes. Great. So now this is what you were looking for, clarity. Now before starting to before I ask you like how coaching helped you and other things, I would like to know, not getting clarity, how was it impacting your life? So see, since you were not able to achieve certain things that you wanted to, what was it doing to you, how it was impacting your day to day life, or what was going through in your mind, if you can share?
Yes, sure. So the first thing was actually happening to me that I was getting, mm, more irritated type. And in everything I got to hear, in everything I was told to do, I got irritated. No, I will not do this. I'm not feeling well. The first thing came out from my mouth was, no, I'm not feeling well right now. Every
Hmm.
time,
Hmm.
anything you ask me, anytime you
Hmm.
got to do this, no, I will not do this. I'm not feeling right now.
Hmm.
Because no, a constant tension was there in my mind that what I will do, what I will do. So
Hmm.
that distracted me from everything, from my present time. It's like I'm living right now at this time. What is going around me? I was not bothered of all that thing. The
Hmm.
constant tension was going inside my mind. I need to do something. I need to do something, but I didn't know how to do, and that ruined everything. And at certain time, my parents just said that you do whatever you want to do, just get some income. At
Hmm.
that there was a point of time also my parents told, okay, you don't want to do like this job, you go to any shop, ask them, keep them as a helper.
Hmm.
That time also has come with me, but
Hmm. Hmm.
I was fixed that no, I will do something on my own. I will break this chain.
Yeah.
But I was not, what to say, that particular thing, that particular time, everything has a time, just says,
Yes.
and that time I got from you actually. So that time was not with me that time, and suddenly I was that no, I have to change. I have to change. I just fixed my mind that no, I have to change these things, and I was searching through the Facebook that I just normally passing by my time, and then I find Arpin's video, and that just looking at the video only, I locked in my mind that no, I will do through this. I will go through this course at any cost. At no, I don't care how much cost it may take, how much money it may take of mine, but I will do this. I need to have a clarity right now. That much mad I have gone inside of myself.
Great, great. So that was quite wonderful that even I was not aware of that, how what you went through before we got connected, and what all things happened. So it's nice to know from you. So essentially what I understand, since you were not able to get a clarity as to what you should do, that was missing, and that was somewhere impacting your mind, and because of which you were falling into an trap where you were seemingly disinterested.
Yes,
So even
yes.
the routine jobs you were not wanting to do.
You tell me to do anything, I was like, no, I will not do that. I will not. I'm not feeling right now. I'm not feeling good right now. That
Yeah.
was my mood at that time.
And I can understand your parents' situation, a young guy and not really doing anything, spending most of the time just loitering around the house. How does that feels for someone? Okay, got it. So basically, not having a purpose, not having the right kind of career choice or profession was impacting your daily routine. And somewhere, I am sure whether your parents expressed it or not, they would be worried about it too. That what are you going to do in life? So that's what happened.
They were worried actually. Now they're like, okay, you are doing something. You're doing a business, going good.
Uh,
They are also saying that if you don't want to, you don't want to do more from this, You just try to keep this business long as you want to, and then take on some more businesses you want. You want to go in the business line, you do it, no problem.
So now that you have experiencing the taste of both the worlds. On one hand, you are working as an employee, and another hand, you are working your own. You are having your own business. So this gives you enough opportunity to see what connects more to you, and then you can pick one thing and move forward. That's how I see.
Yeah.
Great. So this is what you had been going through. These were your challenges which you just shared. Now, precisely, how does going through this coaching program helped you in overcoming these challenges? What were the key breakthroughs that you experienced for yourself through this journey that helped you in overcoming these challenges and get a sense of clarity and the purpose that what is it that you need to do? If you can just highlight something.
Okay, so the first breakthrough was with the baselines actually. That as we are decided with the baselines, so my baselines, the most interesting baselines that I faced that actually changed me was the endurance part.
Hmm.
So earlier, what used to happen with me that I usually generally with any situation, if it was not in favor of me, I used to let it go. No, okay, it's not my type. Situation is not my type. I let it go. But now, as the endurance part, I got to learn. So I tried to make myself more study on any situation, like whether it was for me or against me. I used to try to see the end of the situation, that till what worst it can go. Any situation, like I'm on the business, so I'm not getting good clients. For suppose, so earlier, if the situation used to occur to me, I would say like, okay, let it go. I don't need more client, 5, 6 client. Okay, I'm going good. But now what I do is, no, I just stick to one particular thing, that till I know that what is the problem of the client, how can I, motivate him to get connected to me.
Okay.
Till I find that question or that answer, that how can I motivate him to connect to me or to purchase my product, purchase that particular this thing from me, I would not leave him. I would disturb him every day,
Hmm.
till he says that okay, from tomorrow I will purchase from you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is the main thing that I have learned with this business actually. That the first thing that I got to connect at the 10 weeks program, it actually created a new pattern in my mind, a new pattern of thinking. Like in every week, it's good to learn something new. So I tried to implement the same thing in my daily life. Every time when I think that no, this thing, my mind is not thinking in favor of me. Suppose I wanted to think good about the situation, but mind is saying no, it is not good, it is bad. But I know it is good. So what I try to do with my mind is I say no, it is not bad. You just need to view it to the last point. A point which I can't see with my eyes, but there is something good in that thing. And when I try to just mm, find it, dig it more, I come to the point that yeah, it is good. I have done good thing by selecting this thing or doing this job. So this thing or this breakthrough actually I have got, I have learned to play with my mind actually, I must say. This is the most big breakthrough.
So initially, your mind was playing with you, and now you have learned
Yeah,
how to play with your mind. So you have
absolutely.
turned around the table. So that's a quite an interesting thing, because for most of the people whom I still connect with, still meet, they have this problem that mind plays games. That happens with all of us, and you have been able to overcome
Yeah,
that.
that was the main problem actually, for not getting a clarity. Mind is the biggest thing. It distracts you from everything. So I have learned this technique actually, that how to actually not, keep the mind, stupid, so that it doesn't fall on the heavy things. If it falls on the heavy thing, it will not let you move further. So whenever I face a problem, first of all, I use the decision making tool first thing, and I get the clarity that yeah, this if I take this decision, this will be the result for me. Then I take the next step whether I should take this decision or not. So this brings me a more clarity to my mind for anything, for doing any job, any business, any decision, any big decision in life. I use this decision making tool nowadays every day in every day, and that has helped me a lot because earlier what it was a case that I got some belief system in my mind. These things are right, these things are not right or wrong. I totally removed that belief system from me. Now I what I do is I check everything on reality. That in reality, what is the importance of this thing? For example, I'll give an incident. Share an incident from yesterday. I was in the market, and there is a shop who is not a distributor of my brand, but he purchased it from far area, from another district that is, I live in West Bengal. He purchases from Dhanbad and sells it in my market. So the problem was he sells it at cheaper price than me also, which even I can't get in that. He sells it a price that price I buy from it. I buy from my supplier. So I asked him that why are you doing that? It is not a good business actually. You are not following business ethic. He said no. I get it at a cheaper price. I sell it here. I purchase it from there. I sell it in my market. I said okay, you do that, no problem, but you must not eat my market. No, it is my market because I had a fixed market area, and he was doing that illegal thing in my market. So I asked my supplier that these things are going on in my market. What is the steps you are going to take? He is eating up my customers, and he told me, see, this is the game in the market. Everyone is doing that. So if you want to survive, you have to survive like this only. I said, no, how can I survive? He's selling a product at 5 rupees. Which product I'm purchasing from you at 7 rupees. So how will I survive? How will I gain my profit? I have to sell it in a loss then in the market. And he told me that okay, let me do something. He didn't do anything. I was waiting for his response. I mean, this was going on for past 1.5 months. Yesterday, I got the man behind this all the things. So I went up to him and discussed with him. So he told that no, everyone is doing this in this market. What I will do? So I called up the home brand, the manufacturing where the mutton ghee is manufactured in my that's in Hooghly. I called up there. They got me into response and told me that see, Mr. Nandi, this matter has been a problem for us since 5 years. We have been looking around to solve this problem for 5 years actually, but we are not able to solve this because nobody ever complains us. And the second thing is we can't stop. We are not like government officials who will send our officers in the market to stop this kind of thing. It is not actually radically possible. So I said, yeah, if the company is saying that it is not possible to stop at the moment, but still I asked them for a confirmation that whether you will be able to stop this or not. They said, no, you will take a time of 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You have to case a file on this matter. You have to case against the suppliers of Dhanbad that why they are selling to retailers of this market from a different state. So all these things are there, and I thought that no, it is really a big matter. For my complaining, it will not going to be solved because it is a really a big matter. So I asked him, okay, then you say what I must say. So my supplier told that, okay, you don't worry, you are not getting a price from this market. You go and sell to another market. That is the same thing going in the market. I said, okay, I will do that. And from tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'm planning to visit the other markets which are not in my hands to get my profit because this is the way the market is going on and I cannot do anything on that. So that is the thing, I've been learning from this. If this situation has, I'm telling you, if this situation has been awkward before, before going through all these sports or these journals, my mind would say to me like, okay, you leave this game, you are not for this game. But I decided, no, I will be in the game, I will play the game and see till the end what's happened.
So that's quite phenomenal, because earlier you would have given up and thought that, okay, now let me try something else. This is not meant for me. People are not good.
For me, yeah, basically.
But now you have decided to persist and figure a way out. So if I understand, you have learned how to overcome the challenges. You know how to push through now and not really keep on giving up, because whatever you do in life, challenges are bound to come.
Some challenges are bound to come. So that I have been very much known to that. The challenges will come in everything I will do. So
Yes.
I need to, get a way of a management way which I can cut through the challenges.
That's true. So talking about your breakthrough, the first breakthrough which I could understand was knowing yourself, helped you in identifying your baseline. So that helped you in getting your clarity about yourself. That what is it that connects to your core. Second is you worked on your mindset that allowed you to control your mind rather than your mind controlling you, which was happening earlier. And third thing you mentioned was decision making is has improved. So now you, whenever you come across some situation, you know how to take the faster decisions and just move ahead with it, right? So these are the three important. Any other takeaway which comes to your mind that really helped you during the course of this journey apart from these three things?
Uh, I must say, actually, I can't remember right now. These were
Okay,
the main things done. The first
please.
thing
Yeah,
was my mindset. I basically I needed to change my mindset already because everything was in my mind only. I was not getting clarity because of my mindset, because my mind was set in a certain belief system that I was not able to think beyond that. So that
yes,
was the most important thing happened to me, that I could really think beyond upon situations that I will like, if this is not happening, so why it is not happening? What is the problem in me? Earlier, most important thing. Earlier, I used to think there's a problem with the outside world, but now I know that if something is not happening, that means there's a problem in me, and I need to change myself to go
yeah,
overcome that problem. That is the most important thing that I have changed in me actually. And I don't think in situations like this is the problem, that person is responsible. If I see that this is the problem, I am responsible first. I need to change myself first
right,
before trying to change anyone else in this
yeah.
around me or surrounded by me. So if I change myself first, automatically the problem will also be changed or solved.
So you have now identified that you need learn to take responsibility also.
Yes,
So right
yes,
earlier you used to be more of a complaining mode that this is not doing right, that is not happening, and because of which I am not getting the results. Now you have started taking ownership for your actions, for your results, and that's a
exactly.
big change. So yeah, as I say, the world outside is a reflection of what's inside, and
Yes.
that's what is helping you, right? Great, Kaushik. Now, since you experienced some of these breakthroughs, so how soon you started noticing the change or experiencing the change after starting the journey? Was it in the first week, or does it took you some time to experience the change?
No, actually, in the first, second, and third week, I was going through the words, through the course actually, that what is the thing that I will get from this course. I was going through this, like I've got when I got the baseline. So I was really trying to apply it on my life, but I was not getting a result from it because actually it was a new concept for me. I don't know how to connect the dots, connect the baselines with
Yeah.
everyday life. In the next week also, next week and the third week when he got the power lifts, and the power lifts also, yeah, power lift was a time when I got a breakthrough because in the power lift, my first power lift was my main motive was to do yoga and meditation daily for 6 months. So when I started doing that, that created a breakthrough in my mindset, in my whole system. The way I used to live every day, that created a certain changes because apart from eating, sleeping, and roaming around, there was no other thing at that time I was doing.
Yeah.
There was no other thing.
Mm.
So yoga came in there, which I started doing daily, and that changed into a positive aspect that no that that created that spark that if I do anything daily, if I do for it daily in a daily basis, whether for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or half an hour, it will bring some good results because I was suffering from, as I told you earlier also, that I had a problem of cramp, my body cramps. I faced it earlier, a very very hard type of cramps. Now it's very mild, or it's none actually. And for that I started yoga 5 years to 6 years back only. But because due to all these tensions, no, I was not able to do it regularly. I used to do it once in a while, once in a 10 days, once in a week, like that. I was not regular to that. But after this course, after that powerlift course, when I got in regular touch with yoga, and that created a massive change. And from that practice of habit of doing yoga every day, many other habits came into me, which I used to do every day. Like firstly, After doing yoga, when my mind got relaxed, actually very relaxed, instead of pondering around or doing anything else, my mind automatically it come in a rest mode, and I try to figure out that what I don't know. If I had to go ahead in my life, I need to know something, I need to have some knowledge. I started reading books, for that matter, for half an hour after yoga. Then when I got a job, so my job was actually from 9. I used to get ready by 9:30 and go there in my job work by 10. And again, I used to come back by 5 and 5 to 6. So after 6 also, I used to meditate for 15 minutes, then had something as a snacks, and again till 8, 8:30, I used to read some book or do anything to my drawing. 1 hour I used to give to my arts also at that time. So this way, it kept a positive routine for me every day. That whatever I was doing, it impacted a positivity in me. That whatever the thing I am doing, it is giving me, a certain what actually what was whatever I was doing, it was of my choice. I liked yoga, I was doing it already. I needed to do some work, I was doing it. I like arts also, I was giving time to my arts. So all the good things were happening at that time, so automatically my mind changed. After that, hardly any negativities comes to me these days. And at that time I was full of negativities. Every time whatever I thought, first thing comes was negativity. And then I had to repeatedly think that no, it is, I had to come to the positivity. But now hardly negativity comes to me. And like, yeah, that's how it is going.
So that's great. So essentially what I understand, that initially first few weeks you were learning and not really implementing the things because you didn't know how to implement it. So, and after few weeks, once you had learned, you had some understanding, and then when you got one of your breakthroughs in terms of building up your schedule, so starting with yoga and all, where you could see that things started happening, that led to creation of a momentum that spread to your work, and then things started changing on from there. So what you clearly understand that you came to this journey willing to learn. So you were learning initially, the implementation took some time for you, and once you were able to implement it in a way it was supposed to be, things really started to work for you, and that's continuing till now, as
That's
you have
correct.
already mentioned. Great. So you had a great journey, and I am very, very sure future participants or the people who are going to watch this interview will take a lot of learning from your journey, and how you have been able to change yourself from someone who is totally lost to working in a job and having a side hustle in terms of business, really persisting through, calling to the manufacturers and to the suppliers, negotiating, meeting clients and all that. So that's quite a lot which you are accomplishing at your a young age. And yeah, you didn't tell your age. How old are you, Kaushik?
I'm 25.
25. So that's quite a young age. Great. Compliments to you. Now, since you have achieved a lot, and I wish you all the best, you keep on achieving. Before signing off, would you like to give any message to people who are in a state that you were some time back? And many a times, people know they have a problem, like you were aware, but you
Yes,
were
yes.
better off because at least you decided to take
I decided
action.
to move on. I decided to take action actually.
Yeah. So any message that you would like to give to people who are in the same state or maybe similar kind of situation as you were earlier, but not taking action because of two excuses that come into the way? I don't have time. I don't have money. So what's your message to these people?
One thing I would surely like to say that whatever your mind is saying to do, that if your mind is saying take rest, do the opposite. Automatically everything will change. If your mind is saying waste money, save money. If your mind is saying that go to a restaurant and eat some nice food, that is a different thing. But if your mind is saying to do it daily, stop that thing. To try to do it once in a week or once in 10 days, once in 15 days. So if you know that you have a problem, it's with the mind first. First it comes with the mind. A body's problem or any other issues are different thing. But if you know that you are not able to doing something, it is because of mind. 100% for sure it is because of the mind. So you need to break the chain of the mind. You need to break the thinking pattern of your mind and shift it to a different thing which will take you to a productivity, and it will make you more action action initiative rather than only just thinking and passing the time around. That is
Okay.
the only thing I will say.
Yeah.
That if you really want to change, think from the core of your mind and try to know that why you are facing this issue, and it will, your mind will only give you the answer. You will just need that, that push. You just need to give the push to your mind, a sudden stop to all your thoughts, whatever you are thinking. Actually, you are not thinking good. That's why you are not getting anything. I must say that if you start thinking good about yourself first, everything will become good.
Great. That's fantastic. So, according to you, since coaching helped you, this particular program going through this journey helped you. So, the people who are still waiting or not really, willing to take action because of time and money as excuses, any tips for them that how to overcome those challenges? Because that's a common, problem anybody suggests that I don't have time and I don't have money.
Yes.
So, yeah, any message for those people?
Uh, I think they must read your book. Focus your way. Actually, it is not costly and it will hardly take any time to complete that. That is a fantastic book by you, sir. I'm about to complete it.
Fantastic.
Every people who is watching this,
Yeah.
you must read Lalit sir's book, Focus Your Way to Fortune. If you not get any time to, or you don't have that much of money to join this kind of courses, you must read that book. It will help you a lot, and that's all.
Thank you, Kaushik. Thanks you. That was quite wonderful interacting with you. And thanks for sharing your experiences. And I wish you all the very best as you move forward. And I wish to connect with you once again sometime later once your business is established and you have some more things to share with you because you represent youth. And since I interact with people on a daily basis, I can see many people who are in your situation where they are doing something but are not really enjoying it, don't have the clarity that what is it that you should be doing. But again, not everyone is able to take action. That's how I see the things. So you have such a good example. So best wishes for you as you move forward,
Thank you,
and thank you for
sir.
spending time from your busy schedule managing to two careers simultaneously and then taking it out. So thanks a lot to you.
That is more fascinating for me that earlier I used to, I was just thinking that how I will do a job, man. I'm so, irresponsible, but now I am automatically doing two things side by side. And I got fascinated by myself only that how I am doing it.
Yeah, so that is how it happens. Great. And before we sign off, viewers, if you are watching it, you like the journey of Kaushik, then you don't forget to like this particular video. Go into comments and share your love for Kaushik and his journey. Give him your best wishes. He's a young guy, and of course, your wishes and blessings are surely going to help him. And if you are someone watching the video who is experiencing some sort of lack of clarity or feeling stuck in life, you want to progress faster, you are an ambitious person, want to do a lot of things, something like Kaushik, but really don't know how, then I can help you. You can reach out to me, find the link in the description box if you're watching this video on YouTube, and if you're watching on some other platform, then also you can find the link somewhere in the description box. So reach out. I would love to connect with you and help you in this journey. And thank you for watching this video till the end. And thank you, Kaushik, for spending time.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
care. God bless. Bye bye.
Thank you.